Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, Nico and Nostalgia here, and I'm trying really hard to keep a straight face for this introduction. So, as many of you are aware, Konami unveiled Metal Gear Survive the other day, and if it wasn't Konami, I would almost be surprised, because this is, well, it's a co-op survival game, and it has nothing to do with Snake, it has nothing to do with really anything Metal Gear that I can tell, other than just slapping the name on it for money. Now, I heard about this trailer a few hours after it came out because I was covering the Resident Evil 7 trailer that was unveiled, and I saw on social media something called Metal Gear Survive. So I googled it and I went to the video, and as it was opening, I saw Snake and some of the main characters. I was thinking, oh, this must be some sort of like expansion or something to Metal Gear Solid 5. It's going to be like a survival mod, which, no, that would be too awesome, right? If you had to like eat and drink and all that, they put some sort of hardcore mode into the game like that. Just some sort of maybe new storyline, but no. As it went on, it just went to shit. It went to shit really fast. They started showing these generic-looking soldiers, and then the what I can only describe as like zombies with half a head and a spike coming out of their head. Jim Sterling put it really well when he called them like zombie unicorns. What? I mean, I don't understand who asked for this. Like, why would anybody want this? But I'm all about co-op and survival and shit, so, but not like this, you know. I would prefer to see something a little bit more original. After all the dust settled and I stopped laughing and I read a million comments from people, I thought, what if this actually turned out to be fun? And then I was like, no way, that can't be possible. This is Konami, and they're making a Metal Gear game, obviously without Kojima. And the thing that's funny about it is this is probably one of the worst things they could possibly do. I mean, people were bitching at them, hey, how about you start making games again? Enough with the pachinko machine bullshit. They canceled Silent Hills, and everybody was really pissed off. So this is what they come back with. This is what they do. They strip away Snake and anything that anybody really likes about Metal Gear Solid, and they make a co-op zombie survival game. Does that make sense to anybody? Who's over there saying, yo, that sounds like a good idea? People will just eat that up and they'll love it. They'll love it. It'll redeem us. This is probably like the worst thing they could do. If they came out with a brand new IP and it was a lot of fun, that would probably show people, hey, Konami still got it and they can still make games without Kojima and Metal Gear and that kind of thing. They're still trying. You'd still have people who are like, fuck Konami, myself included, but at least it would look like they're putting forth some sort of an effort here. This is very low effort. This is about as generic as it gets. A zombie game. It's a fucking zombie game. I mean, obviously there's going to be different classes. Just by looking at it, you can tell certain soldiers have certain abilities and shit like that. So that's what they're going for. But yeah, I don't. To me, it seems like we have enough of these games, and not only that, but why Metal Gear? It doesn't. It's just the only reason why it's Metal Gear is because money. Because fucking money, and that's all there is to it. Now, my hatred for Konami makes it really hard for me to even give this a shot. Usually on this channel, I'll say, all right, guys, everybody slow down. We haven't gotten our hands on it yet. Let's see how it plays out. I did that with Umbrella Corps. I said, hey, let's give it a chance. It came out, it was a pile of dog shit, which I don't think surprised anyone, including myself. But with this, I find it hard to say, hey, let's give it a chance, because it's Konami, and Konami has pissed me off so many fucking times, more than any developer ever has, hands down. Alright, I can't say that. Daybreak Games, formerly SOE, Sony Online Entertainment, probably takes that spot. But nevertheless, I find it really hard to tell people, hey, let's reserve our judgment until this comes out, because it looks like a pile of shit, and considering who it's from, and considering just how cash grabby it looks, I'm not going to say that. I'm just going to fucking shit all over this one from the onset, because I'm pretty certain it's going to be a pile of dog shit. And a pile of dog shit, well, one turd deserves another. Considering that this comes out next year, and I don't know how long it's been in development, I haven't seen anything on it from the developers. If it's been in development for years, I highly doubt it. But it seems to me like it's just going to be rushed out, and it's going to ride on the name Metal Gear. So let's just say the off chance that this comes out and it's really fun, the customization is fantastic, the level design is great, there's more enemies that we haven't seen, these are just like basic enemies, and it's just a lot of fun. You're still gonna have people that hate on this just because it's Konami, and you know, I hate to hop on that fuck Konami bandwagon, but I've already been on this wagon for a long time, and it's tough. They really have to convince me that they've created a good game and they're in it to make good games, not just make pachinko games and shit all over people. And this probably isn't going to be the game to do it. Now, just in closing, I want to say that Konami has themselves in a tough position. They are fighting an uphill battle of their own design. They did this to themselves when they canceled Silent Hills, when they shit all over gaming and said that they weren't making games anymore, they were doing mobile and pachinko and stupid shit like that. And then they turn around with this as their foray back into games. This is just weak. It's just weak. And unless it's incredibly fantastic and it's just a really, really good game, and even if it is, I still think that they've got an uphill battle. Now, I don't know what the future holds for Konami. I don't know what it holds for this game, but I can tell you right now I will be covering it. So if you have not hit that subscribe button, you're going to want to do that. At this point, I want to kick it over to you guys. What do you think about this game? Let me know down in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to leave a like. I thank you all for watching, and I look forward to seeing you all in my next video.